Hey folks, welcome back. Dakota Guy here. Another round of Craft the World. You know, I was watching my video when I was, getting ready to post it last Sunday. I think I was saying crafting a couple times. So forgive me if I make that error once or twice. Let's get some ground going here. I still haven't quite decided how we're going to build the house. Maybe at this level and this level, and we'll go up. We're going to need a lot more wood for that, and that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and take this wheat for right now. I don't really need the wheat just yet because I can't process it in the I don't have the tech for the mill. I'll get it eventually, but this way I can hang on to some of the seeds and kind of go from there. Let's go ahead and, oh, I can't gather water yet. Gosh darn it. It's because I don't have buckets, do I? Alright, so what do we've got? We've got 5 dwarves working for us at the moment. Don't have a lot of mana built up yet. Our current tasks, remember, we're still early. It's only episode 2. We gotta find some iron, build a couple things, cut some more trees, and basic armor. All on my list as well. Alright, well let's get some torches down here, because this is just ridiculous. And we got a book, which is awesome. You can't see behind that dirt. Great, we get a archer book. Alright, so with the books, you come over here to the dwarves here. Let me redo that again. Go to equip. And you'll notice, as I mentioned before, we have the skills. Excuse me. We have the skills here, and we can assign a book. It's under the 3rd tab. Second tab is, the armor. First one's tools, weapons. Excuse me, I have hiccups going. So the potions and books and stuff will fall under this 3rd one here. And I can make somebody an archer, and I think I will go ahead and do that. I'm debating if I should make a hunter and archer the same person. You know what, let's not. Let's give it to somebody that doesn't really do anything. Climber. There. That's what I'm going to do. So I just click it, hit the use, and boom. He is now. So I need to make him a bow when I get the opportunity. I don't even have it on my crafting yet. If we take a look at our crafting tree, bows do not come up until there it is right there on the right. Let me scroll over. So it's right there, which we'll get to that real quick. We need to get some iron so we can fill this one out. And then, of course, like I said, we need some more wool and wood to make hats. I forgot. I was gonna check out. Does everybody have their wood hat? So we're watching here. I'm just gonna flip through it. Hat. Yeah. All right. Everybody's got the hat. Nobody's got armor. So we need to work on that. Oops. Sorry. Clicked that one by mistake. All right. Well, we definitely need to get some iron going. And I had a cave going. That's what I was doing. I was coming over here, and I was going to work on this cave right here, and I'm going to do that one just because it annoys me. And let's get that. No, we'll do a swap out on that one when it comes. Now, it's counting this area as part of our home, and I think that's because of the, I'm not really sure. I mean, it's got the door on it and everything. It's no big deal. We'll be able to, it'll back off in a little bit. Early days, as long as I can close it, I'm fine. This is a secure area. This is saying here, their comfort's not very. I mean, they're living in a dirt hole. How comfortable can you be for that? The giant tick is getting attacked, of course. And their hearts will pop up sometimes, but I kind of wish it would pop up a little bit more when I mouse over it. Let's see. All right, so cut 30 trees. Yep, we did that. So we got a ladder and we got another club and 20 XP. So we're about ready to go up on that again. We have a wave of incoming monsters in 30. I sped up the time a little bit. Let's speed up a little further. I don't see any reason why not to. I think we're definitely in the safe areas. And for some reason they did the other wheat and ignored that one. Odd. Okay, these ghosts before, I think I mentioned, they just come down, they kick stuff out of your supply. You guys just have to pick them up. This is just annoying. This isn't anything to worry about. You guys will kill them eventually, but it's not a... We'll leave them marking for good. See, I mean, they kind of float up out of your range, so not a lot you can really do about it. Not until we get some archers in the building, you know, where they'll be on different levels, and that's fine. We'll worry about that then. Yeah, I got the sand right here. Let's we'll work this a little bit different. Let's go ahead and throw a torch over here just to be able to see better. Guys are picking up our wheat. And we have 2 ghosts. Holy crud. They'll go away because it's almost daytime, but... Get out of here. Like mosquitoes. They poofed again because it's daytime. Alright, now, do you see the iron here in the background? I'm just going to click it, tell it to replace iron. Same thing here. We'll replace the back iron first for us. And, let's see. How do I best want to take out this sand? I really don't want my guys getting... No, I'll leave that there. Alright, so they got rid of the back iron there. I'm going to go ahead and replace the front iron. I'll come back and collect that sand in a little while. Not gonna do it quite just yet. I don't have buckets. I don't remember. Do I have the ability to make a bucket yet? I can't even make a bucket. All right. Let's see. And I can't make my wood structures yet. So I've got to make this. Okay, I now have some iron. 5, not a lot, but that's fine. We'll do 1 bucket, and that pretty much almost puts us out of iron. Let's see, locks are 3. Yeah, how much are the nails? 2. Fine, we'll make 1 nail. I thought I had 2 iron. Did not return them. It just didn't return them. It was still hanging out in my crafting area. Alright, so let's see. I'm trying to look how best to come down and do the mining because of the water and stuff here. Let's take a look. Let's see if it'll let me dig that. Or, you know, I really don't want to dig there. I want 1 dirt thing, but let's see what happens. I don't remember. Yeah, he can't path to it. That's fine. We'll do it this way. We'll take this one out. This will lower the water enough where I can dig down now. Here, and I'll show you why what I'm trying to do. I just want 1 level of dirt between. Come on, you could totally get there. Look, we found enough iron to kick that off. Alright, so what I want to do now, 1 level, I want to go down 1 more level. Let's put a ladder in there. You can walk on top of vines, which is interesting, I gotta say. Now, I hope that they don't. Oh, they are. That's okay too. We'll replace the iron there. We'll put a ladder in here. Now they're gonna dig it. They're gonna cut all these out, and that's okay because we kind of need the plant fiber, the plant material. We use it for so many different things. I'm gonna come down with the ladder straight down. I'll have to end up removing this ladder eventually. I'm digging out this one item because I want them to kill this thing, maggot, sort of, you know, little guy. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Select dwarf, take control, and let's put in a piece of dirt there, put in a piece of dirt there. Now you'll notice when you take a direct control of them, they don't have to go back for supplies, and that is, I can't even tell you how awesome that is for when you're doing things. Total trick that you'll want to use in your own games as well, especially when you're building, you know, your houses and stuff. Alright, so we'll do some mining, we'll do some, and another dwarf. Swimmers, okay. Let's put the torch up. Why he doesn't think he can get by. I tell you what, I'm going to take control of this guy. No! That's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Why would you climb down there, you silly little dwarf? Alright. Well, thankfully he didn't get too hurt. Alright, let's try this again. No, climb the ladder, climb the ladder. It's just a ladder. Okay, I don't want any more dwarves hurt in this scenario, if I can avoid it. So I'm gonna do some of this by hand here. Oh, they're totally gonna want that dirt down there. I don't think I can put the... Oh, I can put the dirt there. Now, I just have to remember that there's this iron back behind, and that's fine. We'll be able to do that. Let's release him. Replace iron. Replace iron. It's nice when there is iron back behind. It'll let you know that, so that you don't have to remember. Well, I mean, obviously, if you do the first part, you know, you dig out the front and ignore the bottom, you're gonna have to remember where it is. I always replace the back before I do the front. All right, let's kind of waiting for these guys to quit hauling here. Alright, let me take control again. I really, like I said, I don't spend a lot of time controlling these guys, but there are certain circumstances where it's kind of nice. And watch that dwarf come down and jump, of course, before I'm ready. Create a bunch of ladders here. Yeah, silly dwarf, if you had just waited, I would have done it. This is clearly my new guy. I have not equipped him with anything, have I? Let's at least give him a club. How much damage does a spear do? 17, and a club does 15. Alright, you know what? You get a spear for a while. And I'm going to go ahead and release him. Let me do a little bit of quick crafting. Let's get this guy some proper tools going. I think I'll go ahead and make up a couple of them because, well, I'm a little low on stone, but that's fine. No, now I am, because now I can't make that axe, can I? Arr, arr. That's fine. All right. I thought I released control of you. Alright, let's do that. Also, let's... Oh, that's right. Those guys are there. Well, let's do a little bit of digging here. Just again, you know, for some of that stone.
Uh-oh.
Why can't he find his way out? Alright, so I've got this area marked. Some of it's gonna fall down here. They're gonna want to go. So you know, let's not do that yet. As soon as this guy comes over, we'll mark some of that. Coal is great. Coal is used for, oh my gosh, coal is used so much for cooking to, you know, smelting, which you would figure for the smelting, right? But it's used almost on every recipe, almost. It feels like, at least. I'm replacing because I'm going to bring one of them over and do some cutting, and we'll fill this area in with dirt. So see how I'm kind of trying to keep these pathways so I can just keep going without having to worry I'm climbing up and down ladders. It's just oh, trying to grab a guy. Only because I'm trying to avoid this dirt falling scenario. Alright, let me put a torch up here. Yes, I see. There's water. Come on. Oh, he's gonna drown by being silly. Let me release him, have both of those guys work on him. Now these little critters are nice because they drop those needles. Get rid of that. Let's come back and do this coal here. Replace coal. I know it's really dark, and put some more torches up if I can. I hope you guys can see everything okay. Obviously, when the dwarves are in the area, you can see better. Snails, it's nice to kill the snails as well. You get that slime from them. Okay, so we've... Oh, have a book. Fishing. We'll use that later when we decide. Alright, so we've got 6 minutes to our next wave. It's quite a bit of time. We'll be able to get some stuff done here. Replace iron, replace coal. More coal. Yay, more coal. Yep, more coal. This one I'm going to have to do manually in this one. Either scaffolding or ladders or something of that nature. Or, you know, simply just wait to do that. I might come back in, replace this stone. I have not yet decided, just for the sand and stuff. I'll probably end up, or I'm sorry, for the stone and for the sand, both. Do something here, replace the iron, replace iron. Let's go ahead and just replace that coal, and replace back, and that. So let them do that thing. Keep an eye on our time. We've got the 4 minutes. Now, I've been going to the left, but, you know, I really need to start progressing to the right as well. You can see there's a cavern here and whatnot. You'll notice my my home zone has corrected itself now that the area is much larger. Let's try and kill that sheep. The only problem with sheep is once they start getting attacked, they run. And usually they don't just run left and right. They haul. They go all the way. Sometimes to the edge of the map. There's a sheep there. I'm just looking for sheep real quick to see how much we got and where. Getting a lot of water issues because of the rain. These will dry up over time. It does look like the sheep will die on its own. I don't think it's going to drop. It doesn't drop wool when they dry on their own. Or ground. You know, if they die on their own. Sorry. That's what I was trying to say. I wasted that portal, but that's okay. There's really nothing here I want just yet. At the moment, I was trying to see if I couldn't get at least one hit on the sheep before he died for that wool. It was not going to be the case. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff. One snail. Again, the snails drop the slime. We definitely want that. That's going to be beneficial. We will come back for this sand. And I'm going to go ahead and slow down time because we've got this incoming wave. And I want all my dwarves. Now, I could lock them down here and just wait for the guys to go. Let's see. I don't think I did a hat for that last guy. I didn't. So let's craft up a hat real quick for him. Because I know I have the supplies. Leaves. So we put the leaves on. I think I might have enough material to make some armor. At least before the wave comes in. So let's see if we can't do that. So just the wood, leaves, the rope, and we filled up that category obviously. So that allows us to get the bow once we've gotten basic construction. See how the arrows, it requires these. So, you know, it's going to be a while before I can get that guy his bow and his archer glove. But we can now at least, I believe. Oh no, we still have to make more iron stuff. Let's go ahead and let's knock that out real quick. Yeah. I'm not too worried about making a bunch of nails ahead of time because I definitely will use the nails. They're used, you know, variety as nails are in a variety of different things. I'm not going to be able to build my house in the 29 seconds that it's going to take, but I can equip up all of my dwarves with some armor. So let's do that real quick. And we'll be on a much better foot when this first wave comes. You know, your first wave, honestly, is not, at least in the first world, it's not that challenging, all that difficult. If you're really concerned, like I said, you can put them all down in your little house and lock the door and be good with that. You right click. Oh, no, not like that. Sorry, left click. Tell it to use and they'll close that door. So you could close both hatches and, you know, the wave will come and they'll you know, bash on the door. They'll eventually knock it in, but I don't think the first wave can get in before daytime. So I'm just waiting the 7-6. A portal is going to open up here to the left. Yeah, it was up on the left with the goblins. I'll just wait till those guys come down. In this particular scenario, this is going to be kind of nice because this will allow us some extra bones. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Unusual. We have 2 beholders in this group. This is going to be interesting without arrows. I don't like it when they're too much on the ledge because see how the guys will jump and try and get... They're having trouble getting their footing up there. That doesn't go well. Like I said, we have beds. They can always come and escape. If they take too much damage, they'll... Come on, man. Why'd you go over there? Now I gotta extend this because he's being a dumb dwarf. See, they're supposed to run down here and kind of hide or whatever. Alright, this goblin over here, or not goblin, zombie, now I forget what they call the zombie, yeah, okay. He's just a normal nighttime guy, not any particular zone or anything. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to get these guys. I just don't have the weaponry for it. They also do kind of a fear, if you'll notice here. If I click on that dwarf, you'll see, I mean, he's got just over a heart of hell. I don't think I'll get the eyes. I'm trying real hard not to lose these guys, but... I'm going to take the sword blade off of that. Let's let those go if we can. If I had the health or the better weaponry, I could take out one of those and get like an eye that's used for crafting or whatever, and that would be nice. But no, don't kill them. Run away. All right, so let's, you know, they're all in there. Let's tell them, you just don't leave. Don't leave. Stay in there. Do we have all 6? Oh gosh, that's right. They're off camping over here, aren't they? Did he kill them? Doesn't look like they killed any of them. Okay, hey, you, come back here, you. Take control. Alright. Ah, no. Okay, they were camping my area. He's dead. I killed him. I could have just let him stay. Oh, the horrors of it. Oh man, that was my fault. I don't know. He would have tried to kill himself because see, he was gonna climb this hill. Oh well, that's all right. As I mentioned, all I gotta do is wait the 4 minutes and 28 at this point, and I'll get another dwarf back. I'm not sure which dwarf we lost. Let's take a quick look. See if it's one of our. See if it was one of our specials. There's that archer and the miner and the logger. So I don't think we lost. And there's the new guy. So I hate to be cold and heartless, but I don't know which dwarf we lost. We'll just have to live with the consequences of it. You know, we don't have enough beds here either. Let's craft up some beds while we're waiting for daytime to come around. Throw in the logs. And that, of course, finished out another crafting tree. That was this one down here, the basic household. So now we can do some cooking, which is awesome. We already made the metal bowl for this, so we're going to be good to go on the campfire. We'll do that in a moment, and then we'll make a bunch of wooden walls to be able to make our house, and hopefully that will drastically reduce the odds of losing our poor little dwarves all over the place, like I'm doing. I'm gonna go and get rid of those two. I'm still waiting for this guy to go. He should go here fairly soon. No worry about that yet. Alright. Boy, those guys are just gonna hang in there, aren't they? They usually disappear. Maybe it's I'm not really sure what the deal is. Well, let's there they go. I just wasn't waiting long enough. And we tell them they can go back out into the world. Let's go ahead and grab some trees while we're at it. And some bushes. Let's go ahead and while they're doing that, let's craft up that cooking stove. Oh, where was it? Oh, hey, my bucket. I want that bucket. But let's do the cooking stove first. Alright, I can't see it, so let's click it this way. And it's under furniture. Well, okay, that makes sense. That's my fault. Now, you'll notice we had more than one pot. And that's because some of our questing gave us multiple items. So we'll be able to cook up some of the eggs from the chicken, the grilled meat, and some garden salad. We'll finish that off pretty quick. I do want to go ahead and get this one done so I can get over here and make iron pickaxes and iron axes and upgrade to our steel clubs. So on this, I know I'm going to need a couple doors. So let's make those doors while I'm right here. I'm going to want 2 doors because, of course, with a building, I'm going to have doors on either side. And let's come back to the door. We need the wood. And we need the locks in there. Go ahead and make those 2 things up. And then now we're going to make just quite a few wood walls. You'll notice that totally completed that category, and we're already over into this. So let me, what do I got? 39. I don't want to go bonzo, but we'll start with that. Okay. Now, as I said before, when you're building, it's really kind of nice to be able to build when you take control of one dwarf. And I think I'll do that here in a moment. Sometimes stuff will fall down. They'll go good eventually. In fact, it's probably... I was going to say it looked like it probably had been that guy, but he's good. Alright, so let's... hang on. I want to zoom out a minute and think... I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to go up this way with it. Now, when you take control of your dwarves, you can work 2 squares above their head, being 3 levels high. If you lay them down and let the dwarves do it without you manually controlling, they cannot. The downside is, of course, these guys work a little slower, as in they don't have to haul, so that's quicker. But you can't just lay out a full section and have him do it. He has to. You have to wait till he gets that block, click the next block, wait till he's done, click the next block. And I find that a little tedious, understandably. Let's, I want to take a quick look here. I want to make sure these guys had stuff to do while I was controlling that one guy. I didn't want him just sitting around not doing stuff. Hey. Come back here. You're going to be my builder dwarf of choice. Okay, so I clicked the bottom one and then clicked the one above when I should have waited for him to finish. Now, I like to make all of my dwarf houses at least 3 blocks high, and the reasoning for that is there's some things that you'll want to put in there, like your smithery and ultimately your big cooking furnace and stuff that need that extra height. So you may as well just do it from the get-go. We're getting there. I got a couple more things I have to have the other dwarves do. So let me release. Cut. Get these. Kill that. And come on, dwarf, you can be my dwarf of the day. Okay, I have to stop what I'm doing here, and I have to make, I don't know if you saw, the one dwarf was talking about how hungry he was. And to feed them, what you have to do is you have to have a table, in this particular case, like this. Go back into my inventory, find my table, put it down here. And with the table, when you set it up, this is where you're going to put your food on. So let me go back. I have some food that they can eat raw. They will eat both apples and pine cones. Don't ask. I don't know. Dwarves love pineapples. They're a hardy race, okay? That's all I could say. Let's see. How do we... Just kind of watching how this fight's going. You'll notice we've got a dwarf here that's probably the replacement for the dead one. That doesn't have the armor and stuff. So let's arm him up. Take a step back. I had a axe for that guy. Okay. So we'll let them work on him for a second. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is leave this as like kind of a basement, and then what we'll do is we'll make the exit come out that level. So let's select that dwarf, take control of me.
Onto my turret!
And we'll keep the ladder in the same location. I'm having trouble doing that for some reason. It doesn't want to seem to put one right there. And it might just be because of the level I'm at. Oh, sure, you dumb dwarf. I didn't jump. I told you not to jump. Walk. Just walk right there. There we go. Now it does it. Okay, well, we'll build more of those in just a moment. Let's put some dirt down. Let's let those be collected. If I don't, if I put dirt in on top of that right now, that would have, the resources would just disappear. And I did not want that. Alright, let me release him. Oh, release him. And craft, let's see how much wood I got. I still have a little bit. Because I'd like to finish up the house. and then call it good. I know I'm getting really low on wood. Take control. Okay, obviously, as you can see, I'm not very good at taking control of my dwarves. Alright. Let me release him. I'm going to go ahead and remove the wooden hatch, and we'll move it up here. I will go ahead and put those doors I made. I'll put them here and here on the left when we go up. And it's telling me, I don't know if you saw that, it's hollering at me about the openness up here. It's just because, again, I broke the house. Now, do you see how this one doesn't look quite right? If I come back with the wood and click it, I can rotate through the different cycles of what it is. And, you know, I may end up moving this back further just for some symmetry on that as well. And it does want wood walls right here, even though it's dirt, because it's part wood, part dirt. I think that's the trouble with that. So we take this and we cycle through the ones we want, and we are good to go there. We'll put some torches up, and it'll be a nice little house. Like I said, we're totally going to extend upwards with this from here. All right, well, folks, let me wrap this episode. I went a little longer than I think I meant to. That happens with me with this particular game all the time. And thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time.